It is Saqib Uddin for Fight Up TV. I'm in the Hatton'S gym in Manchester, and with me I have super middleweight prospect Jake Haigh. How you doing, Jake?
Good mate, how are you?
Yeah, really good, thank you. Well, Jake, this Saturday you're headlining in Stoke for your 11th professional fight. How are you feeling at this stage? How's your preparation been ahead of Saturday night?
It's been really good. Yeah, I got about a 6-week camp for this, but I was fit anyway. I was training for a fight, and then we got about 5 or 6 week notice, and I just took the fight straight away. Feeling really good, sparring well. I've had a good camp. You know, the usual really, but I do feel like I'm just improving every camp, and I'm just on it for this fight.
Well, you're facing an opponent in Josh Miller that is undefeated in 3 fights, but what do you know of Miller ahead of the fight?
Don't know him too much. I think he's got one fight on YouTube. I've had a quick watch of that, a couple of minutes, and I don't think he'll trouble me. Yeah, he looks like he's got a good work rate, but I just think I'm a better boxer. I just stick to what I know. We've got a game plan in place. I've been speaking to Ricky and training for that, so I'm well prepped for the fight and I'm feeling good.
Well, you're going into your 11th professional fight now on Saturday, all within nearly 24 months. But talk to me about your journey from the amateur to professional boxing under Ricky Hatton. How's your development been within the professional ranks so far?
Yeah, good. You know, I've been pro like 2 years now, just over 2 years. 1st of October was my debut. You know, 11th fight coming up, and I'm just feeling miles better. You know, I'm just sitting down, power shots. Just teaches you them, so I think to save a bit of energy, do a bit more rounds, and then expend your energy where you need to at certain points in the fight, and it's just going well. I'm happy. I'm happy training there. You know, you've got a few great coaches. Obviously, Ricky's a man, like, but then you've got Blaine and Mike as well that also help out and do a great job. So we've got a good team there, a good group of lads that I train with, and everyone's happy. It's good.
Well, you've been with Ricky since the start of the journey, but how much of an influence has Ricky been on your career? How do you feel he changed you as a fighter?
I've just been progressing over time. A lot less movement with my feet, and just sitting there and just sort of standing there in front of people and working on head movement and defence and counter shots. Occasionally as an amateur I move too far out of the way to get a good counter punch off, and it's just allowing me to get my power shots off and just stand there and have a good fight with someone. He's been training me from the start to go for them championship rounds. From the start when I first turned over, he was training me for the 10 and the 12 round fights.
Well, it seems that everyone in the gym is on the same journey as you're all young, merging, unbeaten prospects, as you have the likes of yourself, Nathan Gorman, Tommy Fury and others. But what's it like training in that environment?
Oh, it's great. We've all sort of started from the same place. The majority of us with Ricky have turned over from our debuts and progress together. Like I say, we're all on the same journey. We're all like having a few learning fights to get us going, and then go for some title shots. So, Nathan's got a few titles and he's on his way. Chris Blaney's got a title. So we're all just heading in the right direction. We're all on the way, and it's good. It's good just to talk to everyone about it, and we're always talking about weight, what we're eating, and when we're training. Everyone pushes on each other, which is good.
Well, the super middleweight division is absolutely booming in the UK at the moment, not only at world level but domestic level. But with that said, how far do you look to progress, and what do you look to achieve within the next few months? All being well, you get through Josh Miller on Saturday night.
I'd love to just as soon as I can go for that central area title. If that doesn't come, we'll go for the English. Obviously, it's an 8-round fight, so I'll be ready for a 10 after this. I've done an 8-rounder before. So next year, or if I can get one more in this year, even I'll fight for a title at the end of this year, or if not, I'll go in February next year, whatever. As soon as that 10-round title fight comes along, I'm there. I need to start getting these fights in. I've gone 10 fights undefeated. This will be my 11th fight. I'm ready for a step up. I'm ready just to push it now. So I think this is another step up fight. My last one, good 6th round with Adam Jones. When he comes for a fight, he's a tough lad. I know my fitness is there, and my skill level's there. So I'm just ready to go as soon as it comes.
Well, a couple of weeks ago we saw Callum Smith become the new Ring Magazine WBA World Champion and became the first to win the Muhammad Ali Trophy in the World Boxing Super Series victory over George Groves. What was your take on his victory? Great
victory, yeah. I thought he did the basics right. He come forward, straight shots, 1-2, and the shot that he caught me was a great counter punch. I think he just looked too strong for Groves from the start. But honestly, before the fight, I had Groves winning it. I thought he'd be too skillful. I thought his experience had come through, but I think Callum Smith just looked too strong, and he's massive at the weight. Like we were saying before, when your nutrition's on point. I turned over at super middleweight, and I'm walking around with stone heavier than I did on my debut. I think you know, progressively getting heavier, but obviously I'm still making that 12 stone. I can still make that 12 stone. So I think that's what it is, just getting bigger at the weight and maturing into the weight more. I think, you know, another year's time, you know, I'll be walking around even heavier, but, you know, not overweight, just a better build for the weight.
Well, where do you feel George Groves goes from this defeat now?
I'm not too sure. He's obviously a world-class fighter. He'll probably want to come back, you know, maybe in an eliminator or, you know, warm-up fight, and I think he'll go straight back in there. I think Groves is a class fighter. It's just I don't know. Obviously, he got caught by Callum Smith, and he just looked too strong for him. I still think that he'd beat other people in the division at world level. You know, I think he'd beat De Gale. Even, you know, I think Eubank's got the De Gale fight. I think you know, he's beat Eubank already, but I definitely think he's there. He's got a few more fights in him.
Well, one of the best pound-for-pound boxers in Canelo Alvarez takes on WBA regular world champion at Liverpool's Rocky Fielding in December. What's your initial thoughts on that fight?
I think it's a hard fight for Rocky. It's a dream come true for him. I mean, a world title fight, Madison Square Garden against Canelo. You're laughing. I think it'd be stupid not to take the fight. I know it's just a massive ask, and I'd hate to fight Canelo myself. He's an animal, but to turn something like that down, it's just, you know, it's an unbelievable fight and something to have and to say you've done in your career. You might be giving away a world title, but he's won it now. He can always come back for it. You know, he's probably in the middle of a career. You know, he's not late on in his career. He can always come again. But yeah, I think you'd have been stupid if you turned it down.
Well, on December the 1st, we see one of the biggest fights in boxing right now. Tyson Fury goes up against WBC world champion in Deontay Wilder. What's your thoughts on that fight, and how do you see it planning out?
I'm Team Fury. He's been in the gym quite a lot, hasn't he, training? He looks class in sparring. I think he's looked miles better in the spars than he has done in his first 2 fights when he's turned over. I don't think he's showing everything that he's, you know, got in the tank in them first 2 fights when he's turned over. Like I say, he just looks class. If he just boxes and moves, stick to his head movement and defence, I don't think Wilder will catch him. But, like, you know, Wilder's a different animal in himself. He's just, you know, if he lands with one of them swings, he'd knock anyone out.
Well, some people believe that this fight could be a bit too early for Fury, given the layoff and the calibre of opponents he's faced in his 2 comeback fights. But do you feel this fight is a bit too soon for Tyson?
For his comeback, yeah, he's had 2 fights, 2 combat fights, and they've not been a great level of opponents. I'd like to have seen him have one more step up, you know, before that. You know, someone, even if it was like British level, European level, someone would, you know, give him a little bit more to work with. You know, because he just coasted them first 2 fights. It is too soon, but if someone's like capable of doing something extraordinary, I think it is Tyson Fury.
Well, as you mentioned, Tyson has been training at the gym since his comeback fight with new trainer Ben Davidson. What was it like being training alongside Tyson Fury, someone of that calibre?
Yeah, it's just awesome to watch. I think his level of skill, great watching him on the pads and his head movement. I think you take little bits from each fighter as you watch them. And Fury, for me, is just great head movement and his level of skill. He can judge distance very well, and, you know, great ring movement. His style, he could do 20 rounds. You know, even when he's on the fit, I've seen him spar 12, 15, and so like I say, you learn from different people. He's a great guy to watch and learn from.
Jake, absolute pleasure for your time today.
Thanks, mate.
Jake Haigh for Fight Hub TV.
Cheers, mate.